All right, so happy Monday, everyone, the first Monday in May. Take a moment to wiggle around and to find your seat. We've been studying anatomy this weekend, so if anatomical terms slip out of my mouth, that's why. So I'd like you to feel your ischium rooting down into the earth, sitting bones. Float your scapula up by your ears, the shoulder blades, back and down. Today, this is a practice of joyful and gentle yoga. So as we get started, I invite you to just settle into your body, settle into your bones. Take a quick little tour through your body. Notice any joints that are speaking up, any muscles that feel tense. And then notice your body breathing. Easy breaths in and out of the nose. We have a birthday to celebrate today. Natalie is starting her day. 44 trips around the sun for Miss Natalie. So if she can travel around the sun 44 times, we can do 44 push-ups with her. I'd like to just offer an inquiry for this practice. And the inquiry is this: are you waiting to feel joy in order to express joy? Are you waiting to feel joyful to express joy? And could the expression of joy cause you to feel joy? Could the expression of joy cause you to feel joy? So let's test that theory. Notice right now if you feel joyful. And then turn up the corners of your mouth and put a pleasant little smile on the inside of your lips. And see if your body responds with a touch more joy. Pull your shoulders forward, draw your chin to your chest, and pause right here. Just see if you feel any joy. And then let's inhale and press the chest forward, squeeze the shoulder blades together, creating a posture of joy. Add to that gentle smile. And see if you feel a little more joy. And come back to neutral. Let's bring our hands together in front of our heart. We're going to do a little joyful breath flow. So we're going to take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, we'll just tent our hands and we'll press our hands forward. Rounding the chest, rounding the shoulders, dropping the chin. On the inhale, let's reach the arms up, fingertips to the sky. And exhale, press the air down around you. And we'll do that again. Scoop the hands to the heart. Deep breath in. Exhale, press out. Round your spine, tuck your chin. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, lower fingers. Do that a couple more times. You can move at your own pace. Inhale, hands to heart. And exhale, press. Reach up, down. This is a somatic awakening. Somatic, soma just means body. So an awakening of the awareness of your body. Interoception, just appreciating, noticing the sensations of body. Let's do one more of those little flows of breath. Deep breath in, push the breath out. Reach high and lower down. Beautiful. Let's roll those shoulders again a couple more times. Just find some space there. Pause with your palms turned up and just notice if that very first action created any change in your body. Any tingling, any new awareness. Our job is just to listen, to tune in to the signals of our body. If you happen to be sitting on a cushion like I am, go ahead and remove that. Set it off to one side. And we're going to do a little movement called lighthouse. So we're going to keep our left knee bent and bring the right leg behind us. I think some people call this mermaid. You might find that that sitting bone rocks up off the ground a little bit, and if it does, that's okay. So we're just going to let our left fingers fall to the floor on the side, and that can be your support. Flat hand, fingertips, maybe even a block. And then the right arm comes across the body. So you're just going to kind of hold on to that knee. We're going to create the most gentle twist here. So we'll inhale and we'll look over that left shoulder. You might feel that all the way down into the hip. And then slowly return back, pressing the sitting bone toward the floor. You're just going to move with your own breath. I'd like you to just notice these first few times how far you twist. So you could use your eyes as a marker for the farthest point your eyes can see right here. Maybe put a dot on the wall or floor. Let that right hand float up to the shoulder. So instead of pressing on the knee now, we'll start to move a little more through the scapula, the shoulder blades, continuing to wind up and unwind. Beautiful. This time as you unwind, look all the way around to your right side. Twist to the left and twist to the right. Let's do that one more time. Twist to the left and twist to the right. Good. Set your right hand down, scoop the left arm up and over. Pause right here for a couple of deep breaths into the left lung, left ribs, left side body. Really reach. And then go ahead and settle that left hand down again. Extend the right leg out straight. We're going to put some weight on this left knee. So scoop up, come up and back. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Nice, everybody. Go ahead and come back down to a seat. Turn your body all the way over to that right leg, and we'll do a little flow here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, softly come forward. Maybe not to a full forward fold, just a straighter back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Pause here and just kind of a halfway forward fold. Pull your toes back. Breathe deep. And then bring yourself back to center. We're going to take both of our legs out in front of us and we're going to give them a little bit of a shake. loosen up the knees, maybe a little pat on the thighs. Beautiful, and then just switch. So the left knee bends back, the right knee forward. If this doesn't feel great to your knees, you can start with the legs straight. Right hand down, left arm across. And just start with the twist to the right and just test the first one. See how far you can twist. The furthest point your eyes can go, and then back. Just do a few of those, just winding up and unwinding. And then the hand floats to the shoulder. Start to twist as far as you can to the right. The hip can lift. And as you come back through center, twist around toward your left side. This is an unusual pattern of movement in the body. And so much of somatic therapy is using the body in different ways and just paying attention to a new pattern. So what are you noticing that's a little bit different this morning as you move your body in this way? What are some body parts that don't always get the attention? Good, and as we unwind, let's set the left hand down, reach the right arm up and over. Take a nice big deep stretch. Might even yawn into that rib cage. How are you this morning as you express joy with your body? Let's go ahead and lower. We'll extend the leg out to the side. We're going to come up onto this right knee, so scoop your left arm up and back. Full body side stretch. Good, beautiful, everybody. Deep breaths here. And release. Let's shake the legs out one more time. Nice little wake-up call, huh? So do a little squeeze, a little tapping, just legs awake. And then pause again to feel palms up, eyes closed. Just notice, are your toes tingling? Are your fingers tingling? Is your body awake, alive, starting to feel more energized? Let's bring ourselves around to a tabletop position, all fours. And you might want to just create a little padding under your knees. It's easy to just fold your mat a couple times if your knees want a little softer surface. Let's start to move through cat and cow. So inhale, this expression of joy, heart open, forward. And then exhale, tuck the chin, open up your shoulder blades. Moving with your breath. During the whole month of May in these classes, we're going to focus on the back body strength. Poses known as back bending postures, which really are more back strengthening postures, posture supporting postures. So see if you can start to feel that, the shoulder blades squeezing together, the back muscles strong. And then widen up the knees just a little bit. Let your big toes come close together. Ease your way back into child's pose. Head down, fingers forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale with a sigh. Returning to a tabletop position. Let's go ahead and lower ourselves down onto our bellies. So we'll do that carefully by spinning the elbows, lower the thighs, the hips, and then the belly. We're going to come up into Cobra here. So Cobra will be our pose of focus for today. So what I'd like you to do is start with your forehead on the ground and your hands pretty close to your rib cage. And we're just going to start with a head lift. So you're going to lift your head and lower and see if you can feel just the strength in the back of your neck. These are very weak and overstretched muscles to any of us that spend time over our computers and phones. It's a subtle movement. It's really important that we balance, we create some strength back there. So just nodding, yes. And then let's come up and hold in a place where it feels like your neck is long, not crunched back, like not a Pez head. And we're going to add the shoulders to this. So squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back and scoot your sternum, your chest bone forward. Hands are light here. You should feel a lot of heat, a lot of strength in your back. This is Cobra Pose. The legs are close together, the toes are pointing back. You feel a little bit of activity in your glutes and a lot of strength in the back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release. Press yourself back up to tabletop. Now that we've found those back muscles, let's do our first set of birthday push-ups. So walk the hands forward, shift into a kneeling plank. Spin the insides of the elbows forward, and we're going to do 11 Yogi Push-Ups. So you're going to come halfway down to a 90 degrees and come right back up. These can be small, they can be 1 inch, or you can come all the way down to this 90 degrees, but I'd like you to try not to go lower, not to let your elbow go behind your back. Sarah, we must have done a lot of these this weekend because my triceps are killing me. When you hit 11, you're going to melt to the floor and come back to Cobra, right where we left off. Shoulder blades together, head lifted, hands light. Deep breath. And then we'll release, press back into child's pose. Let's tuck our toes and lift our hips, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. Pedal your heels and shift your weight. Let's slowly walk our feet towards our hands. And once you get here, soften your knees, touch your elbows, come into ragdoll. Knees are really bent. That's the support for the spine. On the inhale, feel yourself lifting just a half an inch. And on the exhale, feel yourself dropping lower. Just like bobbing in the water, just gentle flow, lift and lower. And pressing our hands to shins, let's lift and lengthen into a flat back. Beautiful, and then scoop the arms up. Palms lift, reach high. Bring your hands to your heart. Absolutely gorgeous, everyone. Remember that breath flow at the beginning. Take your feet a little bit wider, deep breath in right here. Exhale, round your back, push the breath out. Come down into chair. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Come through a flat back. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, press. Inhale, lift. Good. Exhale, lower. Flat back, hands to heart, rise up. So good. Let's do that one more time. Come through that flat back, moving from the hips. Amazing. Flat back one more time. Rise high, lateral flexion. Drop your left hand. Lift up and over to the right. Move with your breath. Inhale in the center, exhale to lower. Good morning or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Good, one more time, both sides, friends. And then reach high, reach as high as you can. Cactus your arms, come into a back bend, another joyful posture. I think it's pretty impossible to be upset or angry when you're standing like this. Put a smile on your face. And then hands come to the heart. Good. Let's rise up and bow low. Inhale to a half lift and step back, downward facing dog. Shifting forward, dropping the knees. 11 Yogi Push-Ups. Spin the elbows. These can be small, or you can come to 90 degrees. Keep your belly firm. Protect your shoulders. When you reach 11, melt your body to the ground, and we will all meet in Cobra. We'll pick up right where we left off. Breathing, feeling, body awareness. And release back, downward facing dog. Let's pedal our heels a little more vigorously here. Let's just create a little movement through the hips, through the knees, through the feet. And then walking the feet to meet the hands, we'll lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Sweep the arms high, take a deep breath in, and come back to heart center. Do a couple more times through that little breath flow. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, press forward and round. Inhale up high and bow low. You're just moving your body with breath, with awareness, with a smile. It's pretty much a miracle, isn't it? That we can do what we can do moment by moment, that breath keeps coming, that hearts keep beating. Inhale, hands to heart center. Scoop the arms down, reach even higher, and then bow low. Press to shins, lift halfway, and step back, downward facing dog. Shifting forward, let's do another set. Look at this birthday party cooking. 11 Yogi Push-Ups. We did advertise this as gentle yoga, so do them small. Woo. When you reach 11, you get to melt your body to the floor, and we'll pick up where we left off. Dandasana, Cobra Pose. See if you can lift your hands off the mat. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Press your toenails into the mat and lift your kneecaps. Notice how active those legs are in Cobra. Heat, right? Release. Come to child's pose. Let's walk our hands over to the left side of our mat, one hand on top of the other, and then pull your hips back away from your hands. Take some deep breaths here into the side of your body. And then we'll switch. The hands go over to the right side. The hips shift to the left. Breathing into the left armpit, shoulder, rib cage. And returning our bodies to center, let's press to tabletop. Sweeping the right foot forward, dropping down into a kneeling lunge. Taking a moment to stretch the iliopsoas, the hip flexor. Finding whatever is there to be discovered. Tucking our back toes under, lifting that back knee. A little bit more space across the hip. Let's keep our left hand down, sweep the right arm up into a twist. And remember those first movements that we did. Open your rib cage just a little bit more on the inhale, and then soften on the exhale. Let there be a little bit of a flow here. Inhale to open, exhale to unwind a little bit. And we'll release that hand to the floor. Step the right foot back. Let's meet in downward facing dog. Dropping the right knee to the mat. Scoop the left leg forward. Come into a kneeling lunge. Finding that space across the hip flexor. Deep, full breaths. Perfect. Tucking the back toes, lift that knee, and we'll take a twist. You can place your right hand on a block if you want to come up a little higher. You can leave that knee down. Give your body the twist that feels just right for you. And then let's just move a little bit with breath open on the inhale and just soften a little bit on the exhale. Just imagine seaweed or a jellyfish, just that soft, beautiful movement underwater. No hard edges. Ease. Joy. Release the hand, drop both knees to the ground, shift back into child's pose, and we will complete our final round of birthday push-ups. Shifting forward onto knees, let's do 11. And when you reach number 11 and you come back into child's pose, it's happy birthday, Natalie. All right? What a beautiful way to start the day. To start your 44th year, I guess 45th, with yoga and with us. When you hit 11, come to child's pose. Happy birthday, Natalie. I'll give you all fair warning. It's my birthday in a month, and we will be doing considerably more than 44. If y'all want to go on vacation. Come forward, lower to your belly. Another visit to Cobra. Back of the neck, shoulder blades together. Toenails pressing down. Lift your kneecaps. Feel the whole back chain of your body from head to heels strong. And then returning to all fours. As a counter, just come into cat for a moment and shift your body from side to side. Those erector spinae muscles kind of don't know what hit them. They're so used to being round. They're not sure what to do with extension like that. All right, good, everybody. Come forward with the right foot. Tuck your back toes, and let's drop the heel, rising up into warrior one. And we're going to take a chest expansion, chest opening here. Let's start with cactus arms. So rooting down through the outside of that back foot. Putting that smile on your face, taking a joyful stance. Arms reach behind. You can pretend you're holding a big beach ball, or you can interlace your fingers. Lift your chest. Look up, and out loud, everybody, just say the word joy. Joy. Collarbones broad, heart expansive. Joy. And then release the fingers, open out into warrior two. Coming into reverse warrior, we're going to straighten the right leg and lift up. And again, either to yourself or out loud, the word joy. Open, spacious, joyful. And back to warrior two. Turning the toes toward the side of the mat. We're just going to switch. So the left toes point back. And we inhale to reverse warrior. Straightening that left leg, reaching high, breathing deep. Joy. And then come back to warrior two and turn to the back edge of your mat, warrior one. Warrior one, right where we started. Arms up, feet firm. Cactus your arms into a back bend. Little bit of a back bend. And then arms come behind, either beach ball or grasp your hands. And take another little lift through the chest here. Joy. Squeezing the upper back. Pressing the heart out into the world. Joy. Excellent, everybody. Release your hands. Come back to warrior two. And then let's face the side of our mat, long edge of our mat. We're going to turn all of our toes to the corners of the mat. Hands to the crease of the hips. Come into a plie squat. Just bending and straightening through our knees. Straight up and down. Adding the arms, sunflower. So scooping down, lifting up. Scooping down and lifting up. I'm going to ask us to take these a little more brisk, a little bit more forceful, just stirring up some bright energy. Literally, think of a sunflower. Do three more. And then inhale to that big star, 5-pointed star. Bending the knees, open the arms. This is sun pose. I open myself to experience joy. I vow to express joy today. I emanate joy from my being. You cannot be in my space without feeling joy. Bring your hands to your heart. Turn your toes to the side of your mat and fold forward. Let yourself exhale here and be here in this place in any way you like. Bending, holding, releasing. Long, slow breaths. And gently coming up onto fingertips. Let's walk our hands to the front of our mat once again. We'll drop the knee, come to a tabletop, and we're just going to sweep our legs around, coming into Dandasana or staff pose. Body's a little warmer. Yeah. Clear the flesh. All right, so earlier we did a little flow. We're going to come into more of a forward fold this time. So hands at the heart. We've done the arms before. We're going to inhale, brightening through the chest. We're going to exhale, round the upper body. Then inhale to a straight spine. And as we sweep the arms around, move from the hips into your forward fold. Come back again. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, just the upper back. Inhale, set yourself up, tall spine. Scoop around to your forward fold. Beautiful. We'll do it one more time and then we'll hold. Straight spine, feel the strength. Upper back. Lift. And then scoop from the hips and we'll pause here for a few breaths. If you'd like to have your knees bent a little bit more, you can maybe even slide a pillow under those knees. Take deep breaths. Give deep breaths. Allow yourself to settle, to feel, breathe. And bringing ourselves back to an upright spine. So sitting in Dandasana, roll the shoulders onto the back, and I'd like you to notice how similar this pose is to Cobra, to what we did in Cobra. So we're just going to lift the chin a little bit, pull the shoulders onto the back, create space, strength back here. You might even bring a hand back to feel these muscles engage. If you would like a little bit more, just lean back 1 inch. Just feel the back of your body strong here. Your core will hold you. Toes pull back. And I know it's a lot more satisfying to sit in a forward fold than it is a back bend. And this is what we need. This is our therapy. Holding the back of the knees, keep your torso where it is, slide your heels in and come into boat pose. So there's still a little bit of a back bend, right? Spine extension. Let's march the feet, one and then the other. Say hello to your transverse abdominis, your low abs, your hip flexors. And then if you'd like, come up and hold. Really bracing through the middle. You can hold your legs or let go. Boat pose, powerful pose. Nice deep breath in, big breath out, and release. Keeping the knees bent, let's lower down onto our backs. Take a moment to let your spine find neutral here. You can slide your hand under your low back and kind of move around there to feel what your spine does. And then pressing into the feet, another back bend, bridge. So lifting slowly through the glutes, memorizing that feeling we had in Cobra. Press the back of your head into the ground. Like create some action there in the back of the neck. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. This is a very active bridge pose. Heel toe your feet a little closer together, and you can take your arms wide for stability and balance. And then we're going to march. One leg comes up and then the other. Posterior chain, the back of your body working. Gentle yoga to me means accessible yoga. It doesn't mean easy, right? It means that balance of strength and flexibility that's accessible to all bodies. So being gentle in your movements, but aware and focused and committed to your strength. Do 4 more marches. Everything strong in the back of the body. And when you're ready, we'll lower the hips. Now the juicy stuff. We get to hug the knees in. And find a way to move that feels satisfying now to your hips, your waist, your back muscles. Take the knees in and out, maybe happy baby, perhaps one leg at a time. And we'll finish here with a twist. Everyone loves supine twist, right? So opening the arms out into a T. I like to shift my hips over to the right side a bit and then drop the knees to the left. You want to try to have a straight line, head through the spine down to the tailbone. Kind of wiggle around on your mat until you find that. And turn your head to the right. When you find this place, close your eyes. Let your breathing become a little more natural. Receive breath and let breath go. Find that pleasant smile on the inner lips. Releasing tension from your forehead, from behind your eyes, from your cheeks and your jaw. And then let your right leg come up first, and then your left as you shift your body back to center. Find neutral, and then shift your hips over to the left side. Drop your knees to the right, and turn your head left. Find those natural breaths once again, just breath happening, not forced. Allow a breath in, allow a breath out. Just separating the teeth, letting the tongue fall away from the roof of the mouth. Relaxing the muscles of the neck and shoulders. And slowly drawing the left knee up and then the right. Finding the center once again. Reach your left toes out for the corner of your mat. See if you can find the edge, the corner. And then do the same with your right. Wiggle until both of your hips, both of your glutes feel even. Flop your feet in and out. Roll your head from side to side. Kind of fidgety wiggle your body a little bit until it finds its place to rest. See if you can feel gravity here. The weight of your body on the earth. The parts of your body in contact with the floor. Be aware of where your clothing is touching your skin. Aware of the temperature of air on your skin where there is no clothing. As you continue to rest, I offer you some words of Mary Oliver. My work is loving the world. Here, the sunflowers, there, the hummingbird, equal seekers of sweetness. Here, the quickening yeast, there, the blue plums. Here, the clam, deep in the speckled sand. Are my boots old? Is my coat torn? Am I no longer young and still half perfect? Let me keep my mind on what matters, which is my work, which is mostly standing still and learning to be astonished. The phoebe, the delphinium, the sheep in the pasture, and the pasture, which is mostly rejoicing, since all the ingredients are here, which is gratitude, to be given a mind and a heart and these body clothes, a mouth with which to give shouts of joy to the moth and the wren, to the sleepy dug up clam, telling them all over and over how it is that we live forever. My work is loving the world. I'm going to turn the time over to our sweet friend April for a guided meditation. If you do need to leave at this time, we both bid you adieu with love and with joy. We look forward to seeing you on Wednesday. If you're staying, please continue to rest and breathe, and April will take over.
So as we continue to focus on being joyful and being gentle in our bodies, I invite you to take long, deep, cleansing breaths wherever you are, and simply feel your presence right here on your little slice of planet Earth. I invite you to feel your own body and all its sensations. Whether you are sitting or standing even, lying down or moving. Sense the pull of gravity attracting your body towards the earth. And something inside you soften and relax and let go even more. Perhaps allowing a deep exhalation as you surrender towards the support of the surface beneath you. You are being supported by the earth. I invite you to bring your hands to your heart for a moment, feeling the movement of breath beneath your hands, inhaling and exhaling. Tapping into the joy within you that resides within you always. As the breath flows, you are embracing the atmosphere of the earth. Appreciate this different kind of support, nourishment, and connection with the world. Continue to feel your presence here, the flow of your life. Now acknowledge the element of space around you. Sense the space above you. Sense the space behind you. In front of you. And the space to either side. Breathing with that connection of your body and the larger body of space. And if you so choose, gently reaching your hands all around you, exploring the space you're in. Trust your hands and arms to move in any way that feels interesting, happy, powerful, and grateful. Embrace this atmosphere of earth in which you are breathing, moving, existing. There is infinite room to breathe, infinite room to be. Take in some spacious breath with that feeling. From this feeling of spaciousness, remember this very particular place you are in. Reconnect with this local spot on planet Earth that is your ground right now. Feeling this experience of being alive. Feeling this environment and all the sensations it offers. Feeling your individual presence and connection with a larger field of life. Feeling your particular embodiment of all these energies. Your way of living. I would like to share with you Sutra number 24 from the Radiant Sutras book. It says, "This body is made of earth and gold, sky and stars, rivers and oceans, masquerading as muscle and bone. Every substance is here, diamonds and silver, magical elixirs, ambrosia that gives visions, herbs that nourish and heal, the foundation of the planet, immortal magnetic iron circulating in the blood. Every element in you loves the others. Earth loves rain, sky loves sun, sun loves the space it shines through, and space loves everyone equally. In meditation, luxuriate in knowing this deep and simple truth. Every cell is an organ of sense infused with majesty." Begin to open and sense your environment once again, right where you are. Take a few more easy breaths, gently reawakening your body. Feeling nourished in this power, this creative freedom. And as you are ready, begin a gentle transition, preparing to meet that next activity of your day, whatever it may be. If you are laying down, wiggle your fingers and your toes and hug your knees towards your chest, rocking from side to side, rolling over your favorite side. And rolling up gently, finding an easy seat once more. Keeping your eyes closed, taking stock of your practice. All the gifts that your practice has given you. Take it all in. Together, taking a deep inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, palms meet. And your exhale, float your thumbs back to your heart center. Say something kind to yourself. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you, for allowing me and Denise to guide you in your practice today. As always, we are ever so grateful to have you with us. May we all be safe. May we all be healthy. May we all be happy. May we all be peaceful and at peace. Thank you and namaste.